Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records, reviewing brand new release, Strike Up the Band from Little Feat. This just came out on May 9th of 2025, again called Strike Up the Band. It is their first release of all new material since 2012's Strike Up the Band. Last year, they did do an album called Sam's Place, an album of blues covers, primarily sung by Sam Clayton. They're a great conga player. This is the 17th album by Little Feat. This is the 10th album since the passing of the late, great Lowell George in 1979. The band effectively broke up or disbanded from 1979 to 1987 when they came back with a nice comeback. They've been back together ever since, touring. This is an album that features original material, and a lot of it is written by their new guitar player, Scott Sherrard. He effectively replaces Paul Barrere, who passed away, unfortunately, in 2019. Scott produces this album along with Vance Powell and Billy Payne. So Sherrard, Payne, and Powell produce it. It's recorded in Blackbird Studios in Nashville. Scott Sherrard is a secret weapon here. He writes many of the songs. His voice is great. His guitar playing is really great. This is also the second album to feature Tony Leone on drums. He offers some awesome playing and some songwriting and lead vocals as well. Everybody sings here. We still have Bill Payne on keyboards, founding member from '69. Kenny Gratney on bass. He's been in their band since '72. Sam Clayton on congas and vocals since '72. Fred Tackett came back in the reboot 1987, still on guitar, some lead vocals here. Scott Sherrard, Sherrad on guitar, and then Tony Leone on drums. Let's go through this thing track by track. I love this album. From the first time I heard it to today when I'm reviewing it. 4 Days of Heaven, 3 Days of Work is the first song. Written by Payne, Sherrard, and Tony Leone. This is talking about the fact that they were able to write 3 songs in 4 days. 4 Days of Heaven, 3 Days of Work. Just an awesome vocal by Sherrard. Old school feel, awesome just vibe. The next song, Bayou Mama, is a Charlie Starr from Blackberry Smoke, written with Billy Payne. Payne on vocals, solid song. Sherrard dominates the first 2 songs on guitar. It's a great piano playing by Billy Payne. Sherrard evokes a little bit of Derek Trucks in his slide playing and his playing here. Excuse me. Shipwrecks is next. Again, Scott Sherrard on the composition and a great vocal by Scott. Halfway through, there's a musical breakdown that really brings it home. Again, the first 3 songs are really solid. Midnight Flights, the 4th song, again a Sherrard song. Sherrard vocals, a full horn section. Feels familiar, feels positive. We're 4 for 4 starting this album off. Too High to Cut My Hair is next. It's based on a true story that Fred Tackett went through with his wife trying to cut his hair when she's on a gummy, I think. Also written by Tackett and Sherrard. Great song. We're 5 for 5. 5 songs in, 5 great songs. Just fun songs. I'm listening to this. I'm sending texts out to my buddies. I'm like, you gotta listen to the new Little Feat album. Number 6, When Hearts Fall, Payne and John Leventhal writing. Maybe not quite as strong, but okay. Not as good as the first 5. 7th song, Strike Up the Band. Again, a Sherrard song. Sherrard lead vocals and guitar. Larkin Poe on backing vocals. Sherrard's the all-star in this album so far. Bluegrass Pines, a song by Billy Payne and the late, great Robert Hunter, former Grateful Dead lyricist. They wrote 20 songs back in 2012. This is from those sessions. Solid. Disappearing Ink is next, another Sherrard song. Solid song. Love and Life Never Fair. Tackett song, Tackett sings. Like it quite a bit. Like when Tackett sings. Everybody is singing on this album. And we know that Sam Clayton can sing off of the last album, right? Love and Life. Really good song. Dance a Little, though, by Payne. One of the top tracks on the album. The 11th song. There's 13 songs here. The album's right at an hour long. Not too long, with 13 songs. Dance a Little. Just a great little sweet tune. Running Out of Time with the Blues is next. Tony Leone's going to sing this. Country Honky Tonk, really cool song. And the last song is New Orleans Cries When She Sings. Vince Herman from Leftover Salmon writing the song along with Billy Payne. Slow builder, but once it gets going, you got that full New Orleans vibey Zydeco thing going on that Little Feat has done over the years so well. This is an awesome record. This is one of my top rated albums of the year. This is 4.5 stars out of 5. The new Little Feat album. Check out my channel. We talk about great music every day. I love this. Check out this album. Go out and buy this. This is worth buying. Anyway, peace out. Have a good one. See ya.